Hello and welcome to another Seer Club video. I am Seer and we are doing a fun project today. I'll be drawing outfits for different YouTubers. A lot of the designs are fun and colorful. I got inspiration from this video, which you can go and watch down below. I'll be doing outfits for all the YouTubers that are in this video. This project has taken me 1 day, 6 hours, and 55 minutes to complete. It honestly is one of my favorite things I've worked on, so I plan on doing more videos like this in the future. So if you have any suggestions for YouTubers, please leave them down below. That'd be great. And if you'd like to see more as well, please like and subscribe and stuff. But this project came to my mind because I love fashion and I love designing clothes and outfits for people that match their personalities. And so that's what we're kind of doing today. So let's jump into it. First, I'm going to start off with Mia Maples. And what you're seeing here is kind of how I set up and adjust the 3D models. This will be at the beginning of each of the drawings I do because I want to try to accurately get their body types and everything as close as I can so that it looks like them. And let me know if I did a good job. I'd really appreciate that. But Mia Maples, if you don't know her, I don't know how you found this video if you don't, but she is a very grandma core, very comfy, cozy type of person. And so I wanted to lean into that and add a little bit of a comfy vibe with a little bit of the style taste that she likes. And just in case you don't know Mia Maples for some reason, she often looks into brands and their clothing and whether it fits. As someone with a similar body type, it's really helpful. And also she looks into their sustainability and stuff like that. She also does a lot of fun little videos like pranking her mom and stuff like that. So I really recommend you go check her out if you don't know her and you like this video. Getting into the actual drawing part of this art, I really was excited. Mia was the first drawing that I worked on to just jump into the clothing, and then I was like, well, I have to fix some of the anatomy. So I just was really excited because I watched this video and I had these ideas pop up in my head. Now, like I said, most of the clothing would probably be very difficult to find for these YouTubers. But Mia specifically, she's very crafty and she knows how to sew. And so I thought it could be a good challenge if she ever wanted to create this outfit for whatever reason, that she kind of put those skills to the test with this outfit. Through embroidery, sewing, and crafting the items. We have this cute corset that I'm drawing here. I imagine it's made out of corduroy and a stiffer material, but not having boning in it, just so that it can keep that comfortability up, but still having that shape of a corset. With the jeans, I imagine they're straight-legged jeans with some embroidery detail on them, and the shoes being these sandal knot heels. and the shirt being kind of this peasant type top with a double bell sleeve, a double like poofy sleeve. And for styling like the hair, I imagine like a headband with a nice braid. And for jewelry, I imagined like some handcrafted clay earrings and necklace that match. And lastly, as the strawberry on top of the cake, a cute strawberry bag. I kind of imagine this bag being either faux leather or a sustainable fabric with some embroidery heart seeds and an interesting outer structure. On the corset, I imagine a gold trim on the outside to kind of seal everything in, like a golden yellow, with a embroidered strawberry pattern on the inside of that, along with bows that are made out of the same fabric that's on the headband that tie in that accessory with the rest of the outfit, as well as be utility for keeping those shoulder straps down and connected to the corset. After getting the outfit drawn onto her, I moved over to adding a background to individually show these items more clearly than what's on the original drawing, which I decided to go with the order of bag, pants, accessories, shirt, corset, shoes. I went for this more like muted pastel color scheme. It gave very cottage grandma core to me, and I wanted to kind of match the outfit but still make sure that it stood out with the colors that were in my head for this outfit. I got very lucky finding a brush that looked like embroidery to be able to make these designs, because I wasn't sure how I was going to accomplish that in this piece. Like I've said, I imagine this strawberry theme to be carried through the whole outfit, so I imagine like the embroidery to kind of be near the bottoms of the pants, down the pocket, and around where the belt would be. And for the bag, I imagine that embroidery to follow along the side of the bag with the seams to kind of tie in that texture throughout the outfit. With the headband and necklaces, I wanted to bring those colors over to them while also keeping a strawberry pattern on the headband with a nice yellow to match the flowers in the embroidery. I imagine a lot of creams, yellows, greens, and like darker reds for this outfit, kind of giving that homey, older feel instead of that newer, brighter feel. And here I'm putting it together in the full drawing so that you can kind of see how all these elements mix together to create a uniform outfit. Pulling up reference, I've always sucked at using actual droppers to like get the most accurate, so you may see me brighten people's skin to a more saturated level because my art tends to be very saturated. But I wanted to make sure that like I got it as close as possible, so I still attempted to do the eyedropper technique to get accurate colors for each person in this video. But like I said, I didn't lighten their skin or change their tone or their undertone. I just upped the saturation so it fit a little more in with my art. Putting it all together is a really satisfying thing to me, of seeing the colors working together, seeing the like pieces working together and what shape they bring really satisfies me. It's why I've always been really into fashion. So getting to see this piece come to completion after how long I had spent drawing this felt really satisfying to me. And I hope you guys feel the same. This piece took me 7 hours and 19 minutes to complete, and I'm very happy with it. I think that some things could change to make her look more like herself, but I do think this outfit would look killer on her. Okay, next up we're gonna do Safiya, because she was next in the video, and she is the YouTuber who used to work for BuzzFeed, but does like really cool videos now. I love her videos. I love everyone's videos in this video. That's why I'm doing this. But I love her experiments and the way she goes bigger, and I wanted to kind of tone that in for this. I will say getting her body type was one of the harder ones in this like little series that I'm doing, because she doesn't have a whole lot of like reference out there for full body. A lot of her images are waist up, and when they are full body, it's often when she's wearing like weird kooky things, because that's why she's taking a full body picture. So I had a difficult time finding full body pictures, and that could just be due to me messing up, but I wanted to try to get it as accurate, and she's probably the one that has the most mistakes on her body type, which really sucks because the outfit I decided to make kind of shows off that figure. Now for posing, I really wanted to go with something that was very Safiya baddie style, because like she oftentimes poses in this like bat-like positioning, if you know what I mean, of like her arms are out and held very elegantly while her legs are very close together. And I wanted to get that vibe because most of the pictures I could find of her full body, she was doing that position. So I really wanted to do that. Mainly because I wanted to add bat sleeves or bell sleeves and just have that very like bells type vibe that she tends to like. When I think of Safiya's like kind of style, I think very gothic, very alt, but in a clean way, if that makes sense. And I think it would be cool to see her lean into the gothic style a little more for this outfit specifically. So I went with a very common like Morticia Adams type dress with elements of her peeking through while also keeping it very simple and clean. Another thing I often think about when I think about Safiya is like bats, deeper purples, blacks, and I really wanted to add those elements into the outfit. And I wanted to add those complex details while it looks simple from a further outward perspective. So I wanted to really bring in those bat details through lace and beads or metal parts, and a bag that I could not get out of my head. Another stylistic choice that I did is I saw a picture of her with this crimped hair, and my god, I fell in love. It looked so great on her. So I decided in this piece to add that crimped hair and add a little bit of extensions in the color purple, which is why her hair is so long, to give her more of that flowy more Trisha Adams vibes. You can see that I found this nice bat pattern, which I kind of used to kind of make these details a little more accurately to show the texture. I kind of imagined this satin type texture for the dress with this batty lace trim at the bottom and this kind of like bat lace sleeves, which I know I used a rose one, but I imagine it being bats instead. And this is the bag that I decided to design that really doesn't fit with the outfit, but I feel like Safiya would love this bag, and it's a little bat bag that has a clear plastic window to like put badge pins and other pins in, an eat a bag basically. And don't worry, I plan on adding that bag to the final like picture of her wearing the outfit, because like I just forgot to draw it in. But here I am doing the shoes, which I believe those shoes would be a satin as well, and then the straps being kind of like an elastic, and then high platforms, because when I think of Safiya, I think of very high platforms that kind of bring the whole outfit together and make it feel like her instead of just a typical goth outfit. Starting on the necklace, I had a hard time finding which exact lace I would like to use because I had this very specific shape in my mind of this kind of like pointy, like cathedral type looking shape to it. And so I decided to combine this like bat lace brush that I had and this other lace brush to add like that trimming so it didn't look like it just randomly cut off. And then adding these little elements onto it that kind of give more of that cathedral vibe. On top of that, there's a gem that I added to the middle and the bottom, along with these chains that kind of call back to all these different chains throughout the outfit. And I also added this kind of like hair clip that pulls her hair back. So like it's not going to be visible in the final drawing, but kind of like a half up, half down kind of hairstyle with this little like clip that has that same vibe as the necklace and the lace on the dress. For the belt and chain, it's very simplistic, and this is the chain that I'm often referring to that's carried throughout the outfit. I imagine, like, I found this really cute brush with these little bat beads, and I thought it was perfect for this outfit to add a little bit of that whimsy and that, like, cute aesthetic that Safiya often gravitates towards, along with the earrings to match. Since the hairpiece was kind of a last minute thought up thing, I had to add that in the line art, and my god, I'm so happy I did. It made the outfit feel like it was tied together a lot more. It just, honestly, for me, ties it all together. So, this next little thing is going to be an art tip that I like to use, that maybe you already know, but when I'm going to draw something see-through, even if it's partially see-through, I like to first, like, put those parts on a separate layer so that I can mask everything to one clipping layer that doesn't have any transparency to it. Originally, that's why her sleeves kind of just disappear. So I can easily like add those transparent elements on top of the already colored skin, arm, clothes, whatever is transparent on top of it. And now you can also see that I am doing that colors again. I added the bag. And you can kind of see that like she looks a little gray comparatively to the other colors in this piece, and so I wanted to brighten her skin a little, and it's my fault for accidentally grabbing from a shadowed area of her skin. I really need to focus on learning how to properly take colors from an image. Now, I also found a brush for this satin texture that I really think worked really well. For some reason, my brain is very good at shiny things, just like in shading. I guess I just like to make things shiny, and this dress was perfect to give that like subtle shine too, and show a little more of the wrinkles than I normally do on outfits. So, yeah. I did give Safiya a kind of heavy makeup look, despite the fact that typically she doesn't do very heavy makeup. And I thought about doing something more intense and more along the lines of very gothic makeup, but I really didn't like fall into that just because she doesn't seem like the type to really do that often. And I wanted this outfit to be something realistic rather than something like out there and crazy that she wouldn't want to wear on a daily basis. Here you can see me adding in those purple extensions to her hair, because I know she has typically shoulder to end of bust length hair. And that's the final like baddie gothic outfit that I made for Safiya. It took about 6 hours to complete this outfit because it was much more simple than the other outfits that I've done, but honestly I really like it, and it could be that it's very close to what my style kind of is. And also anything with purple makes me happy. Hey, sorry for getting in real quick. I wanted to let you guys know that if you like the art you're seeing in this video, I do have a store page, seerclub.store, where I am selling art prints, t-shirts, journals, and a bunch of stuff. And I also have a really exciting bigger project coming up that I hope you guys stay tuned for if you're liking my content. Have a good rest of your video and a good rest of your night. Thanks for listening. Next up on the list is Evan and Katelyn, and I decided to do kind of a couple's outfit for them. Evan oftentimes likes to appear a little bit in the background when it comes to fashion events that they've participated in, and so I kind of wanted to lend him to that. Of like, as someone who doesn't always like to be the center of attention, I get it. But Evan is a very handsome guy, so I wanted to dress him up too. And with Katelyn, I gave her like an outfit that's kind of based on the outfit that they made for that one fashion show that they joined in on. Now, their height difference was a bit difficult to actually gauge, but I've always had a little bit of height blindness in my life, so they might be a little inaccurate on their height. If you don't know Evan and Katelyn, they're very well known for resin crafting and doing like odd Rice Krispies. Their videos bring me a lot of comfort and laughs when I'm having difficult times, so I love watching those videos when I'm kind of in a slump. I really wanted to make sure that they were interacting in a way, because a lot of pictures that I see of both of them, even when they don't know that there's a photo being taken, they're very focused on each other, which is really sweet. So Katelyn herself has kind of like said that she is on the emo spectrum, what I like to call it, but she has said that she's very into alternative styling, and honestly I kind of took that and ran with it, because as someone who is a self-identified emo myself, I really love that aesthetic, and to be honest, this one might be my favorite outfits out of the bunch, because they're both something that I would actually wear. And when I thought of them, I genuinely thought of these being something that they could make very easily. For Katelyn's hair, I imagine these like kind of halfway up, like halfway high ponytails with these little heart decals, kind of like Miku, like has her little squares, and this corset that's kind of like this broken heart with these drips coming out of it. And a lot of emo aesthetic coming through on this outfit. I know that she likes pastel goth a lot, so I tried to add elements of that, but I just got really excited about a emo look. For Evan, being an engineer, I kind of went more simplistic and more like dark academia vibes for him, but still bringing in elements like a watch and a chain brooch that mimic what Katelyn is wearing, so they still look like they match. I imagine these work boots for Evan that are clean and formal looking, but still versatile and easy to walk and get stuff done in. And I do want to quickly apologize to Evan. He has a beautiful beard, and I am not someone who draws beards often, so I did my best, and I hope you enjoy it, regardless of my not so great talent for drawing beards. For this layout, I didn't want to make this image like super massive, so I did Katelyn's outfit at the top, so it's a little like crunched for both of them, and then Evan's outfit on the bottom. And then for the accessories section, you can see there's a middle bit. It's because I imagined them with candy, or pony bead bracelets, if you're unaware what candy is, that are on both of them, to kind of like once again be one of those elements that tie them together. For Katelyn's shoes, I kind of imagine low top Converse type shoes with little doodles on them of cats and hearts and stars. And for Evan, I kind of imagined a cleaner look than what I did for Katelyn, being a much more like fun, bouncy look, which I think is a good flip, because a lot of the times Evan is the silly, goofy one, while Katelyn is often the one making sure things move along. For Evan's brooch chain, I imagine that like it is 2 resin hearts with chains with resin drips coming from it. And for the watch, I imagine it being this heart-shaped watch with a background that matches some of the elements that I'll get into later. Now we're getting into line art for the outfit, and this is where like I really wanted to finalize things down and try to get them to look a little more like them, and kind of really get that look that I was going for. With Katelyn's necklaces and stuff like that, I wanted the classic 90s choker tattoo, like not tattoo choker, and those candy necklaces that match the candy that are on her arm and Evan's. And I really wanted to add a lot of layering with sleeves, arm warmers, high knee socks, and leg warmers to kind of give that more alternative vibe. And for Evan, I really, like I've said, wanted this very clean, sophisticated look to kind of give that like contrast but still matching. Also, I will mention that I did imagine both of their nails being painted black. And now we're getting into the fun stuff. the colors that I've chosen. I've decided to go with a galaxy theme mixed with a rainbow theme for this outfit to add a contrast to a lot of the black that's in these outfits. So for Evan, I imagine a pinstriped button-up shirt and a lot of black to his outfit. And with Katelyn, I imagine this resin top is this galaxy type theme with these rainbow drips. The petticoat matching the rainbow drips that are coming from the corset. And then I imagine a lot of stripes in these outfits to kind of go together, along with these pieces that are galaxy to tie in that galaxy theme overall. And I imagine a purple, blue, pink kind of candy theme throughout. The galaxy was the main focus for these outfits, because when I think of Evan and Katelyn, I think of galaxies. Now, I will admit that just looking at all these pieces, they don't look like they really go together, but when you see them put together in the comprehensive outfit, it changes the whole vibes, and it gives this very alternative emo aesthetic to the whole outfit. Once again, I am trying my best to color pick, and with Katelyn having this beautiful galaxy hair, it makes it 100 times better. I gave Katelyn this very dark emo look with the outfit to kind of finish and tie off all the loose ends to the outfit. For the background, I struggled a bit, but I decided to land on the galaxy type theme. This piece took me 9 hours and 12 minutes, which I'm really shocked by, but this is the style I normally draw in and the type of outfits I typically draw, so I guess that's why. Last but certainly not least, we have Hopescope. And with Hopescope, it was a lot easier to find her body type online, so I'm making these tiny little baby adjustments to her whole body and stuff like that, and I forgot to record it. But I managed to record the posing part of it, which I used, as you know, I use a lot of base posing before I actually go in and adjust and change the posing. This one, the base posing was almost perfect to what I had in my mind. So it was a lot easier to get her posed the way I wanted her to be posed. If you don't know Hopescope is known for doing big hauls and trying out TikTok products and buying lost mail and stuff like that. Her videos are fun and just bring a little bit of color, and I wanted to stick with her kind of fun out there vibes, and for me she gives very Y2K, so this outfit is very strongly Y2K themed. And not only that, but butterflies, pink, and blue. Those colors are what I think when I think of Hopescope. So with Hopescope, I found an image of her that was a perfect angle for how I imagined her head being, so that was really helpful when I was drawing her. Also, I am aware that Hopescope literally just recently dyed her hair, but I really wanted to keep her classic blonde and pink and not have to go in and change this piece last minute, so please forgive that her dye is not that accurate anymore. This design in my head has a hat, so I thought doing 2 cute braids would be just perfect for the look. Along with having that slight curl she typically has in her hair around her bangs and stuff. We're doing a crop top with a paperboy hat, since that was very popular in the 2000s and is just such a cute combo. And one of the things I think of the most when I think Hopescope, it's bell-bottom pants. I don't know why, but I just love the silly or like out there bell-bottom pants that I see her in some of her videos. They're just really cool. Here's where the butterflies come in. I imagine one of those 90s big belts with a butterfly, or 2000s big belt with the butterfly. And these platforms that are all sparkly. Originally, I was going to do bedazzling because Hopescope loves bedazzling. I just couldn't find a way to draw it. So if someone wants to make this outfit, you can bedazzle the shoes instead of finding glitter platforms. Halfway through, I came up with this really good design idea for a bag. It is a butterfly Ita bag, or that bag that you can see the pins through, and my gosh, I kind of want one. Luckily, I found this really great 3D model of a butterfly on Clip Studio's store page and bought it immediately, and it worked perfect for this outfit because it reminds me so much of the like Y2K butterflies from when I was a child. Honestly, this hat is something that I would 100% get if I saw it in a store. It has this like little butterfly page boy aesthetic with all these chains and little butterfly charms all over it, and it really makes it it's the final cherry on top for this piece. For all the accessories, obviously we're going butterflies, and they just fit so perfect, and once again, just like the hat, just complete the whole outfit and make it feel Hopescope and Y2K. In her most recent video, she actually did that like airbrush t-shirt painting. So I think this shirt is totally doable for her to make herself, but I imagine this kind of tattoo butterfly design that was really popular in the 2000s. Also, in the seams of the pants, I imagine this butterfly lace and these bedazzled butterflies all over the pants. The shoes have a lot of small details, including doodles on the bottom base and beads around the shoelaces that match the rest of the colors. I imagine the bag itself is the blue that kind of screams Hopescope blue to me. And I kind of imagine it being filled with like pink pins. When it comes to the jewelry, I imagine this like little resin gradient or gem gradient from blue to pink and a gold detailing throughout the outfit. The paper or newsboy hat, I imagine being the same color as the bag, being this like light blue, and the butterfly on it, the bigger one, being the same type that are on the necklace, the earrings, and the belt. Like I said, I stuck with Hopescope's pink and blonde hair, and I braided it through, and I really love the way her hair turned out. I also imagine her with these really decorated nails that match the butterflies throughout this outfit. It's been kind of hard to see, but throughout this whole time I've been working on the gems on the little butterflies around the outfit. Seeing this outfit be put together makes it so more satisfying to me because Y2K is a lot more detailed than most outfits. They tend to look simple from far away and very detailed up close, so putting those final touches make it just as someone who's not really into this really bright pastel color, I love the way this outfit turned out. It took me about 8 hours to complete this art piece, and honestly, I think this is one of the best ones because it looks the most like her. Alright, that's all I have for this video today. Let me know down below which one's your favorite, and also what YouTuber you might want to see next. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and good night!